And now to the state of education. The school year might be halfway over for Arizona students, but many teachers in our state say the work never seems to end. And that's just one of the many hurdles educators in our state are trying to clear right now. I sat down with the president of the Arizona Education Association for a candid conversation on what needs to change to make Arizona schools better. What would you say is the single biggest issue facing educators right now in our state?
The fact that they are being exploited. And I'll explain that as a veteran educator. When I first moved to Arizona, there was less and less expectations on me than there is for a new educator walking in 2023.
Marisol Garcia, president of the Arizona Education Association, is sounding off about what she thinks is causing teachers to leave the classroom.
The more and more that is put on our shoulders, the more and more expectations. I am not being paid more, I'm not being spoken to more, I'm not at the table more, and so the exploitation is really the burnout that you're seeing. A lot of our teachers are being expected to not only hold up the crossing guard sign to get them across because they don't have funding for that, but to take them to recess and watch them during recess. During my lunch break, I'm expected to meet with students and families, and then during the time where I have what we call our prep, or that we're getting ready, I'm expected to meet with my colleagues and plan. I'm not getting paid more.
But increased responsibility and a pay scale that's not keeping up are just some of the reasons Garcia says our state is having a hard time attracting more top-tier teachers. And it's those veteran, more experienced, more qualified educators, Garcia says, are part of the puzzle to rehab Arizona schools. National estimates show anywhere from 40 to 50% of new teachers leave within the first few years of entering the profession.
It's a constant revolving door, even more so in underserved communities where students are living in poverty, where they need the most support.
According to Garcia, currently Arizona has roughly 2,000 teacher positions just waiting to be filled. In July, former Arizona Governor Doug Ducey signed SB 1159 into law. That relaxed requirements for new teachers, allowing educators to begin their careers before finishing their bachelor's degrees. He tweeted this at the time, saying in part, "For the past 8 years, we have made it a priority to give our kids a high-quality education, and this legislation builds on those actions. SB 1159 will ensure that more Arizonans have the opportunity to pursue a career in education and help get our kids caught up." At the time, some parents voiced concerns wanting to keep standards high, while others supported the move, saying we need more teachers and we need them now. But what would you say to parents out there who say, well, we need someone? We know districts all across Arizona and all across the U.S. are struggling to find teachers. Well, here are these people who are willing to do it. They might not have all of the credentials we would like, but at least they're willing to do it.
Yeah, so I think if we put in the same with any profession, would you take your car to somebody who doesn't know how to fix it? Would you go to a doctor that doesn't have the background or licensure to do that? Would you go to a store who somebody doesn't have the computer systems that know how to? This is a profession, and yeah, we can keep putting bodies into a room, but I don't think any parent wants it to be their kid. They're just hoping it's happening somewhere else. And so this is happening to Arizona kids every day, that they're in a classroom with an under-credentialed or an under-educated person. It doesn't mean they're bad folks, but we should be making sure that those people get up to speed and that they have the proper credentials for that.
Needing more qualified teachers is not the only thing Marisol Garcia wants to see more of. Ahead tomorrow, find out what else she's hoping to see in Arizona schools and what she said we need less of in our classrooms. That's tomorrow right here on ABC 15 Mornings.